variable is a container which can hold some value. Which can hold value. What type of value? Is it an integer value or real value or some other type of value? Depending upon that, variables are of different types. Okay? So if the variable can hold an integer value, it is called as an integer variable. Okay? So you can have integer variables, and real variables also. So far we have seen integer variables and real variables. That means what? When the variable is an integer variable, the variable can hold an integer value, whole value. If a variable is a real variable, it can hold a real value. That means which has decimal part. So variable is a container which can hold a value. A variable has a name, okay. Variable has value, okay. Variable has a type, that means whether it is an integer type or real type. So a variable has a name, it has a value, it has a type, and one more is every variable has some memory space also. Variable has memory space also. That means in the memory space, the value will be stored, where the value is stored. Okay? So yesterday we have taken variables and how to assign values to variables. How to assign value to variables. This also we have seen. To assign value to a variable, there are two methods we have seen. One is using assignment statement. Another is using input statement. You can assign a value to a variable using assignment statement or using input statement. Okay? So a variable is a container which can hold value. Different types of values it can hold. Whether it is an integer variable or real variable, depending upon that, what type of value it can hold is determined. It has a name, it has a value, it has the type, it has the memory space also. Okay? So a variable can be given a value using assignment statement, using input statement also. So let us see a program where we are using a variable and assigning a value using input statement. Okay. Let us write a simple program. Any C program. First I have to write preprocessor statements. Preprocessor statements are preceded by hash. Hash include standard, std means standard, IO means input output, dot h means header file. Hash include stdio.h. This is a preprocessor statement. Preprocessor statement. Why I have to include this in my program? Because all standard input output functions are available in this file, stdio.h. The standard input output functions are, okay, what are the standard input output functions? Standard input output functions are your, whatever we have used yesterday, our printf function, and we have also used scanf function. Okay, so printf function and scanf function, standard input output functions, printf and scanf. So here they are available in stdio.h. Because I am going to use those two statements in my program, I am including this stdio.h. Okay? Then I have to write the main function. In the main function, just to take as it is, main is the name of the function. Function name is followed by parenthesis, then followed by body of the function. Body means whatever is there in this opening curly braces and closing curly braces is called as body. Okay? Inside the body of the function, okay? So inside the body of the function, what all you will write? In the function body, you will be writing variable declarations, variable declaration statements, and other statements. Other statements we are going to include in the function body. So function body is specified by opening braces, closing curly braces. So inside the body you are going to write variable declarations, statements we are going to write. Okay? Now, so inside that I am going to declare the variables. All the variables you are going to use in the program have to be declared. Okay? So please write down all the variables. All the variables used in the program have to be declared. Have to be declared using declaration statement. Okay? At the beginning of the body, this declaration has to be at the beginning of the body, function body. Beginning of function body. Function body. You have to declare all the variables which you are using in the program have to be declared at the beginning of the function body. So whatever the variables you are using within the function, that means within the body, they have to be declared at the beginning of the function. Declared, used in the function. So I make a correction. All the variables used in the function have to be declared at the beginning of the function body. Okay? Body. Now, in this program, I am just going to take two variables. Those two variables are integer variables we are going to take. Okay? One is the x, another is y. So they are integer variables. So how do I make declaration? Integer variable is int. Int is a keyword. Int indicates it is an integer. Okay? X is the name of one variable, comma, y is another name of the variable. X is one variable, y is one variable. So this is a declaration statement. Declaration statement. So in the declaration statement, I have to declare the variables. In the declaration, how do I declare? I have to give name of the variable. X is name of the variable. Y is also name of the another variable. Both of them are integer variables. So in the declaration, I am giving the data type, variable name. Okay. Now, how to get the values of the variables? How do I get values of the variables? See here. How to assign values to variables? How to assign values to variables? There are two methods. One is using assignment statement. Another method is using input statement. Okay. So I am going to use the second method, input statement. I am going to give a value to a variable using input statement. Okay? Okay. So how do I give the input statement? What is the input statement? The name of the standard input statement, scanf. Scanf is the function. So the name should be followed by pair of parentheses. Okay. So in the scanf, I have to give something in double quotes. Okay. I'll give the values in the double quotes. Scanf, comma. Okay. What variable values I'm going to obtain? X value as well as Y value. So I'll say ampersand X, that means get the value of X from the user and also the Y value. Okay, just observe this. Scanf is a standard input statement. Standard input statement. Okay, so the standard input statement is used for getting the values of the variables. What variables? I want to get the value of X. I also want to get the value of Y from the user. Okay. Now, what is that inside the quotes I have to give? I have to give for the variable X. What is its data type? That I have to specify here. Percent %d. What is percent %d for? Percent %d is for decimal integer. Percent %d means decimal integer. Okay. Percent %f for float or real value. Real value or real value is also called as float value. Okay. Now, I have two variables. X is one variable, Y is one variable. Both the values I want to get. So, how many percent D's I have to give? 2%. Okay. Please observe this scanf. So, in this scanf is a standard input statement where you can obtain the values of the variables. I want to obtain the value of X variable. I want to obtain the value of Y variable. Variable name has to be preceded by ampersand. So X is preceded by ampersand. Y is also preceded by ampersand. Now inside the quotes, I have to give what is the data type of X? %d, decimal integer. Y is also decimal integer. I have to specify like this. Don't give anything else inside the quotes. Inside the quotes, you only give %d, %f, these symbols only to indicate what is the type of the variable. Okay, every variable name has to be preceded by ampersand symbol. Okay, so in the scanf, so what all we have given? Scanf, in the scanf function or scanf input statement. So one is variable name should be preceded by ampersand. Okay, then in the double quotes give, in the double quotes give, what is that I have to give? I have to give %d or %f for int and float variables. Int and float variables. Don't give that slash n and all. Don't use now. You can give it but not now. We will see later. Okay. So variable name should be preceded by ampersand. In the double quotes, give %d or %f for int and float variables. Okay. Now, what happens when you come to this? The cursor will, so what is the first statement in the function? Int x comma y, it is the declaration. So it has noted down, x is an integer variable, y is an integer variable, memory space will be allocated for x, memory space will be allocated for y. Second statement is scanf. That means the cursor will wait for the user to enter the values for x and y. Okay. Now just print. I want to print the values. What is the standard output statement? Printf. Now inside the quotes, x equal to, okay, y equal to, so, okay, sum slash n. What are all this? Comma x comma y. Now you have to tell me the meaning of this. What is the meaning of this? Printf is standard output statement. That means you are displaying something on the screen. Okay. What is that you are displaying on the screen? I am going to display the x value. I am going to display the y value. What is the data type of x? Data type of x is, what is this? %d. %d means integer, decimal integer. Data type of y is decimal integer. So in this place, wherever first %d is there, x value will be displayed. Wherever second %d is there, y value will be displayed. And what about other things in the quotes? X equal to, some spaces are there, y equal to, some spaces are there, slash n is there. Slash n is for new line. After displaying xy value, go to the new line. And what is this? X is equal to, y is equal to? They will be displayed as it is because they are inside the quotes. Inside the quotes of printf, whatever other than your %d, %fs and slash n, they have special meaning. Other things will be displayed as it is. X is equal to will be displayed as it is. Y equal to will be displayed as it is. In case of this %d, value of x will be displayed. In place of this %d, value of y will be displayed. Okay? This should be very, very clear. So what type of statement is it? Write the comment. Standard output statement. Okay, let us execute it. So you have to understand the difference between scanf and printf. In the scanf, inside the double quotes, other than %d, %f, for now you don't give anything else. We'll see later. Okay, variable name has to be preceded by ampersand. Whereas in printf, inside the double quotes, you will give %d, %f or those symbols. Other than that, whatever you give, they will be displayed as it is. /n means go to the new line. Let us execute that. When you execute your program, so what happens when you execute the program? First statement is your preprocessor statement. That means you can use your standard input output statements in your program because I have included this. Next is main function. In the main function, the body contains declaration statements and other statements. Okay, so first declaration statement. That means the compiler will make a note that x is an integer variable, y is an integer variable, some memory space will be allotted to x and y where the values will be stored. Okay, then scanf is for taking the input from the user. So when you come to scanf, the cursor will be blinking. Means what? It is waiting for the user to give values for x and y. The next statement is printf. That means you are displaying something on the screen. So execute this. Okay, some samp1. Okay. What is this is the output screen. In the output screen, what is that? This black box, rectangle, is the cursor. It is blinking. That means it is waiting for you to enter the values of x and y. Suppose x is 10, space, y value. Okay? X is equal to 10, y is equal to 10. This is the display. Okay? Now,